Say man, what's good, YouTube? Trizzy gang in the hood. Man, Trizzy gang, what's good, family? We got a very interesting video. Now, I used to listen to King Von. I mean, I occasionally turn on King Von still, but like, this was definitely during like the quarantine era where I was really bumping King Von like 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It's not even because like I live anything he talking about. It's just because his shit just sounded hard for some weird reason. I mean, it still go crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you turn on what's my favorite King Von song? Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert, on the dangerous. I keep that Glock on me and I ain't looking for no trouble. I'm just looking out for me because I done did shit. These niggas ain't talking about no rapper beef. Oh my gosh, that nigga was walking that song, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Still, y'all see, I still know the lyrics. Crazy. You feel me? But today we got King Von's most disturbing survivor stories. Now, the one thing I know about King Von is he was not to be played with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man was something serious. Like, King Von's the type of dude that if I see at the mall, I promise you I'm looking the other way. I'm not making eye contact with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. You feel me? But we gonna check it out, man. Let's see what it's talking about.
Some people need to be gone, bro. You know what I'm talking about? In order for shit to get better.
Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. He's the devil, man.
These are King Von's most disturbing survivor stories.
Shorty was with that shit, bro. He was with that shit. He was on that.
And we gotta start with FBG Duck.
And the thing is, King Von would have still, I mean, I don't know if he would have still been here today because he, like, at the end of the day, he just lived for violence. He lived for that shit. I'm gonna be real. So I can't even say he would have still been here today. But I'm gonna just say this. The thing about that whole King Von passing and getting shot by Lil Tim, like, the thing is, he wasn't trying to kill Quando. Let's just be real. Because y'all know Quando and King Von used to be cool at one point. I seen the video a long time ago of them, like, whatever in a room or whatever, and they was, like, shouting something. I don't even know. But he used to be cool with Quando at one point. So, especially everybody knowing how King Von is, bro, the fact that he wasn't trying to kill Quando, it makes it more, like, sad that he ended up passing away. Because you could tell he just really wanted to beat up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He walked up on him and instantly started punching on him. He wasn't even trying to get you out of here. He just wanted to beat your ass. It's crazy that he ended up getting shot, bro.
Because when DJ Vlad sat him down, he didn't dance around the King Von conversation. He went straight into it. See, back in 2014, Butter was with his baby sister K.I., and they were chilling until Von and other O-Block members came through shooting. Butter managed to survive despite getting hit, but unfortunately, K.I. would lose her.
And here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, clearly your boy Don't Live is not part of it, but I just don't understand this stuff because y'all was some, like, kids, but, like, teens. What is the real issues? Like, what is the real issues to where you guys want to kill each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I'm not gonna make it seem like I don't understand gang stuff and why but like, what is the real tension? Like, what is the root of it all? I don't get it. Why? I just don't understand this.
Life right in front of him. And years later, Butter sat down with DJ Vlad, breaking down the disturbing story that happened that day.
She got shot 9 times.
9 times is crazy, bro.
You got shot once in the leg.
I had an artificial kneecap, bro, to my ACL, shot at my knee bone.
Shit.
And you actually saw her getting shot those 9 times.
I run, bro. Trying to get away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker putting that fire on you, shorty. I ain't really trying to watch nothing else is going on. I'm trying to see what's in front of me so I can go.
When do you realize that she gets hit?
At the end, when I come out the side of the gangway from off the other side of the house. I'm limping up the street. I see Kyra. That shit was f***ed out, shorty. That's crazy as hell.
Bro.
So it was no surprise Butter was glad when Von finally met his end after terrorizing all of Chicago. But even with all of that, he was still sad to have lost his favorite op.
Considering the back and forth that y'all have had and in your own ways.
Yeah, he's sad because he probably wanted to be the one to do it. Like, let's just be real. That's his favorite op. That's his biggest op. He probably really wanted to be the one to do it. I'm surprised, bro.
How did you feel?
So I kind of happy.
You were happy you got killed?
Can I say I was kind of happy? No, seriously, I was, though. It was f***ed up. That, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he did. But I was happy as hell when I found out Von was dead. Cooked for the whole day.
Had he lived,
nigga say cooked for the whole day,
that at one point y'all could have worked it out, or do you think there was just too much blood spill on both sides?
I ain't gonna lie, Von was alive right now. Me and Von would probably be going back and forth with this shorty, because he would have definitely been putting me in mode. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite op shorty. Like, on my dear, I'm late
King
night.
Von was your favorite op?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Late night, we high as hell on the phone tweaking with each other.
See, that's the thing about these dudes, bro. They really don't be disliking each other, bro. It's just like, I be feeling like a lot of these guys would be cool with each other if they like went and played basketball with each other or some shit, bro. But because like somebody, let's just say the person that he was cool with that ended up getting shot 9 times, like if she had a problem with King Von, he got a problem with King Von. Now that's how a lot of this shit work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it also be like when you get around certain people, you start acting different. Because the way he talking right now, like granted, this is after King Von passed away and everything like that. They not even beefing because he's not here or anything like that. But like just the way he talking, but you could tell he don't really even dislike him. He don't even, and that's crazy because King Von got your partner killed. You know what I mean? But you even after all that, you could tell bro don't even dislike him for real. Like
he up stupid rolls on me.
Butter only gave one side of the story. What Trench's News had to say about it while sitting down with DJ Vlad made everyone see just how horrific things got that day. Because he didn't just hear about it. He saw King Von and his crew just as they were about to slide through. Once it happened, he rushed to try and save K.I., but it was already too late.
I'm looking out the window, and I see Von, Big A, and T-Roy in the cut. I see them in the cut. I tell the people in the car, I just seen them, I see them in the cut, bro. Holler out the window and tell Butter them. Man, we rode, by the time we got to Butter them, man, I'm talking about the dude stepped on the gas, man. We went over the hump and just kept going, bro. And they popped out. As we go over the hump, they popped out and started chasing Butter. Man, I walked down there to KI, man, she was stretched, bro. She was stretched, man, holes everywhere, bro. Her neck, that was the first thing I seen was the her neck, bro. On everything, that was the first thing. Bro. I stood over, told her it's gonna be all right. The police had Duck them handcuffed. They said that Duck was responsible for her getting killed. They had Duck hemmed up, and then the ambulance came, we left. We ended up pulling off, man. That shit was sad though, bro. I still think about K.I. every time I see that shit, bro.
But what makes Trench's interview even crazier is that he didn't just witness one of Von's darkest moments. He actually almost became a victim himself and revealed that he wouldn't be here today if it weren't for Von giving him passes.
When you heard that Von got killed, how'd you feel?
When I heard that Von got killed, it was sad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was sad, bro. Cause
I just don't understand. It's like they're all sad about it. And this part of me is like, are they sad because they weren't the ones that was able to do it? Or it's just like, see, this should just be weird, bro. Because it's like, y'all just get entertainment out of doing this stuff. Like, it's entertaining for y'all selves. Like, you get a rise out of beefing with each other and wanting to go shoot each other. Like,
ain't got nothing to do with none of they beef. You know what I'm talking about? And then Von gave me a lot of passes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he gave me a lot of passes through that motherfucker. He could have killed me a couple times over there on that side when seeing me. But he didn't on everything because he knew me when I looked out for him when he first came to O Block. When he first came in Park when his mama moved, he remembered that them passes that I kept on getting them out of shit. So he kept on getting me passes. So I was kind of hurt. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't bring them back. I was relieved for the community, man.
And Trenches might have gotten spared, but FBG Wooski experienced firsthand just how dangerous Von was. See, back in the day, Wooski was walking with some of his homies around Chicago and decided to hit up O Block. When Von realized the ops were passing by, he decided to walk up with some other O Block members to throw down. It got so heated that the police had to break them all up before it could get deadly. Years later, Wooski gave his side of the story while sitting down with Cam Capone, making it seem like he had the upper hand.
I interviewed somebody, man, and they was telling me about a time when you and Von got in a fight in front of O Block. And I wanted to get your side of that story.
When we walked on Kings Drive and they was standing right there and the police pulled up and they thought they was just gonna stand right there. We got the whooping their ass. And me and him got the fighting then. Some other motherfucker came and jumped in and the police came, broke the fight up. We all got up out of there.
But Von had already said he worked Wooski and his people over when they dropped by, and that it didn't end worse because they took off running.
We love Wooski, and get blocked. Hey, matter of fact, everybody get on this. This say she love Wooski. We don't even know no motherfucker Wooski. It's slow up. Hey, Wooski can't tell you I beat his ass. one day.
K.I. and King Von's history was dark way before the stories most people know, because years before losing her life, she survived the disturbing encounter with Von. See, on September 25th, 2012, K.I. was on the train when she came face to face with King Von, and as soon as they spotted each other, it went left. Von punched K.I. in the face multiple times, almost taking her life. And as soon as Von got home, he went to Twitter letting everyone know what happened, saying, "Op got whooped on the train, lacking. Think about it." A few hours later, K.I. replied with her side, saying, "My arm messed up my ear and I got a bruise on my face. And ain't got nothing but a bruise on my face, but ain't tripping. That 40 cal put a hole in that opera's face." They kept going back and forth with each other for a couple more years, but in the end, Von was far deadlier. And did you know—
what's like the backstory behind these beefs though? Like, what are they beefing for?
FBG Butter nearly killed King Von. See, back when they were both in high school, Butter and some other members from his crew jumped him on the bus, beating him badly and getting extremely close to ending him on the spot. He even went on to talk about it in an interview with Cam Capone, and it's pretty disturbing.
Oh, my sister, we get that. Wayne get that, man. Oh, Hottie, beat him. Ooh, I get right on the bus. Duck get on Tuka. We about to beat him out. Get right on the bus. Take shirt off. Bam, bam, kill him on fire. Hey, kid. Tuka, he ain't fall. He tried to throw them bitches on Tuka. Ain't no hating nigga. He tried to throw them bitches on crack. I'll scrape him out. Come here.
What?
Folks, great. Folks get that little girl a brick, like, man, pull him off the bus. We finna kill him. We trying to snatch him off the bus. Little girl standing outside the bus with the blick. Little girl like, man, hurry up, get him off the bus. Now, as we trying to all pull him off the bus, the whole killer board grab him, the front of him. They getting that, y'all tweaking on freak. Hold on. We getting that, yanking him this way, they yanking him that way on Lil B Gray. We trying to snatch him up. We for doing him in front of him on Lil B. Know what's going on.
No wonder he ended up sliding.
I don't know what's going on. I couldn't tell what he was talking about.
No Butter years later. And King Von is so dangerous, he even had his sister helping him set up his ops. See, Kayla B used to roll with FYBJ Maine and would constantly bring him over to her place. But one of these encounters was cut short by a surprise visit from Von, ready to light the place up with half of O Block to back him. He told his point of view on Say Cheese, saying how he knew it was bad when he realized he was getting set up, but really feared for his life when he realized who was at the door.
I guess, hey, whoa, come up, doing weird shit now. Now you want to text motherfuckers on phone grade. So I fake bug up, but not over bug up. I'm who you texting, but it was her reaction on phone grade. She wild. But I'm really just playing. She wild. Then if I said it was your ops, what you would do? You was a tough on phone grade. If I said it was your ops, what you would do? I bitch stop playing with me. I still don't think none of it, Sean. Who was that? Who was that?
Who was that?
It hit different when I heard the dough. Who was that? Nobody. That's probably my brother. It hit different when your brother, one of the ops, it hit different. It hit different when you don't have
Why are you even dating somebody whose brother is your op?
Back door, Sean. Why the bitch ain't have a back door? This baby bop ain't had no back door, bro. Bitch ain't even got no back door, bro. So I could say she back doored me, but it wasn't even no back door, bro. I got back door through a front door, bro. I look out the peephole, bro. I look out the peephole on. Sean, I couldn't even believe this shit, bro. I was at the door, I'm in this no blick. I know they got every type of Pokeball that they could find on Brodom Gray. I know they got some shit that I ain't never seen on Brodom Gray. They gonna release every Pokemon on my I know how it's gonna go. You gotta understand, if that door even open, Sean, it's a possibility of a motherfucker running in this bitch. Soon as she says she finna open the door, I go for the knives. On Brodom Gray, why you bringing the knife to a gunfight, J man? It hit different. Why you doing that?
It hit different. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I feel him though, like on that, bro. Imagine you go to the door, you just see hella niggas with guns you ain't even seen before. You don't even got no blick in here, no back door. I feel him hit different.
Tell you J Maine was moments away from not telling the tale, you better believe it.
It hit different when motherfucker told this. I know you got somebody in here. AJ Maine. AJ Maine. Nah, we ain't even on that. And the door closed. It hit different my heart. drop.
Yeah, that's just enough to make your heart drop.
Not even jail was safe when King Von was doing time. See, back in 2016, when he was doing time for murder, Von got into a crazy fight when Wooga World Stain decided to get into it with THF Bruh right in front of him. But you know Von was ready to jump in for his homie. Years later, Stain told his version of the story to DJU TV, saying how he had a lot of respect for Von for stepping up for Bruh.
Did you have any like run-ins with any opposition when you was locked up?
Just King Von, but he did what he supposed to do. He helped his homie, you know?
Yeah.
He helped his homie, brother. But other than that, like I say, he love me. Don't nobody even play with me like that.
So that's the video Reckless sent me of you fighting. You was fighting Bruh?
Yeah, I was fighting Bruh, and Von helped me. What he supposed to do, shit I would've did, help my homie.
Yeah.
And shit, my other homie jumped in.
An even more disturbing survivor story involving King Von comes from 051 Freaky, who barely managed to walk away after his encounter with O-Block's demon. See, both rappers were waiting around in the bullpen when Von noticed a disrespectful LA Capone tattoo on Freaky, so he decided to do something about it. It wasn't until Von wasn't in the picture anymore that Freaky gave his side of the story during an interview with DJU TV.
The blogs say King Von got on that because you got a LA tattoo on your arm. Is that a correct assessment?
It's all along. It's not along. That ain't.
What does LA stand for? Isn't that not just Los Angeles? I'm confused.
Ain't really all like got on. Hell yeah, everybody know that. The whole world know that. He had trial that day.
Oh my gosh.
I was one thinking like I don't know if they played the whole video, but he came in the bullpen and shook my hand. I ain't gonna lie, he's lying. I seen him popping out. But once he did what he did, it was like, damn, boy, he gonna pop out on me on the cuff, you know? But it's a bigger picture, though. That's how I was thinking about it. He got trapped.
Bro,
like,
handcuffed and you getting your ass beat?
That's just Von Tattoo, we all know.
Yeah. But that's nothing compared to what happened to Jarro City Skinny, because he managed to capture the moment Von and his people slid on him while he was dissing on O-Block during a live.
O-Block that, man. Where the f*** is Shorty and them at, man? Shorty and them ain't not here. On Jaja, where the f*** Shorty and them at? Oh, he got a pump on.
And people weren't sure if it was actually Von, but Tay 600 said things straight on a later IG live.
Folk pop right out on the side of the drive-thru on their ass. Boom, 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 boom. Why they think it's chicken, folk? And they dropped their pipe. That was V-Roy on phone, bro. I'm telling you, folk. Now he out here sliding on them with they fluky pipe, just trolling them with it on Steve. Folks was different, folk. I'm telling you, folk. Like, that was, come on, folk. Like,
Turn Up God's survivor story is wild because he actually had people around him when Von pulled up. He wasn't just outside by himself. He was in the hood with Big Dugar and Big Homie, and they were basically there as his protection. But with Von, protection didn't always mean you were safe, because out of nowhere, Von showed up and started dumping at Turn Up God's car. Big Dugar said that Turn Up God probably did something crazy to make Von want to end him.
Did you guys ever bump heads or anything?
He's supposed to have blew at us one time. They say, yeah, he's supposed to have came through, slid and blew at us. My boy Turn Up God, if that was him, Turn Up God got on his.
What was King Von's reputation? You know what I'm saying? Being on, knowing, hanging around, STL and 63rd and everybody.
He was dangerous. He was dangerous, man. Yeah, okay. He was dangerous. He was active. Very active.
And Big Homie also spoke on the situation, saying that Von could have easily taken all of them down for how crazy he was moving back then.
Thing is, though, like, it was rumors that he was the one who had
real life assassin, I ain't gonna lie.
So it was weird. Because Turn Up God, free Turn Up God. You feel me? So Turn Up God was in the car asleep. He see blowing, he pop out, come here, boom, you feel me? So Shorty branch off, gray hoodies, shake off, he run. So like at that time, it was hot, bro. Like it was hot, bro. It was going down, bro.
So they were pretty sure it was Von. So
Shorty was with that shit, bro. He was with that shit. He was on that.
And King Von was already
man,
a
that's the
hitter
Winter
in high
Soldier.
school.
King
There was
Von
this
was
one
Winter
time
Soldier.
he showed up to Dunbar High School with L.A. Capone strapped and ready to light up the place to try and hit some of their ops who were messing with Ocho Muna. Now Muna went on to tell the whole story, saying how Von always had his back whenever it came to sliding through.
He, I ain't gonna lie, it was a time I think my tried to get down on us in school or some shit. Folks come blow that bitch down. He blew the school down.
Bro.
Oh, brother, he said that shit in one of his songs too. Oh, brother, he came. I think he shot one time.
Can you imagine going to school and there's like shootings happening? Not on some like school shootings, like somebody's just trying to like shoot up students for no reason. Just on some like there's beef and there's shooting going on, bro. Like that's something I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm grateful I never experienced that in my life before, bro. Never once have I heard a gunshot at school. Like, I know people deal with that shit on a daily, bro. I know, bro. I know, bro. I'm tapped in. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I genuinely just want this world to be peaceful, bro. Like, why can't we just have peace, bro?
All of that, oh shit, I hop in the car, we get up out of that for the Ross here, like, yeah, go put up no bro. Bro, that shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, this just came up here. But nah,
that ain't the move, man.
Folks was always like, he had my back through it all. You feel what I'm saying?
But the saddest story in here has got to be FBG Duck, because he was in constant war with Von for being STL and dissing on O-Block. It got to a point where Von put a 100K bounty on Duck's head for talking smack about some of O-Block fallen members in one of his last songs. And in August 2020, he would be ambushed while shopping on East Oak Street. His death devastated the community, especially his family. His mom broke down while talking about it during an interview, since she can't even talk to her grandbabies about their dad due to what Von did to him.
That's the only reason why Chicago Legends was looked at as some bullshit, because Von wasn't having it. He didn't give a f. Hell no. My boy died while I was in jail. Everybody finna die. I don't give a f. And that's how it was. I can't even talk to my grandbabies about their daddies without me turning around and hit them, and I'd be like, what's wrong? And they'd be like, it's just my grandbaby Henry. They're like, it's so unfair. Like, everybody got their daddy, and I don't got mine, and that be the fucked up part for me. That be the fucked up part for me, because he was nothing like he died. And I don't care what he wrote and what he rapped about.
Well, you got to. You know what I mean? Like, if he wasn't rapping about none of that, if he wasn't part of that life, he would have been here. Like, you can't say you don't care about that. You know what I mean? Like, you're his mom. You know? I understand living conditions, and unfortunately, probably he didn't have a choice but to live there. But as a parent, bro, you can still make sure your kid is not in positions like that, especially growing up. Once he's an adult, that's one thing. But it's the way he was raised, the way he grew up. So you can't say that. You just can't say something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad that he's not here. You know what I'm saying? And like the story she's saying, that's sad as shit, bro. His kids won't even be able to find out what happened to their dad without being hurt. You know, like.
That part for me, because he was nothing like he died. And I don't care what he wrote and what he rapped about. That still ain't have no reason for nobody to kill nobody over the song.
And luckily, King Yella didn't have any crazy encounters with King Von, but he also was affected due to Von killing some of his people. So he knew exactly about the evil Von carried around with him.
And then, you know, there's also 3 other murders too that it looked like he would have been a part of.
That's what I'm saying, man. Shorty was the best. Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Devil, man. That is the devil, man. Real. That nigga devil, man.
King Von was so scary that the only person who managed to come out on top when facing off against him was left traumatized for life. The day was November 6, 2020, and Quando Rondo was walking up to a club in Atlanta.
Traumatized, and then he put the brain is crazy.
With some people from his crew when someone put his hands on him. That someone was King Von, and it didn't take long before things escalated to something crazy. A few months later, Quando went on to talk about how it all went down.
You know what hit me?
And it's crazy that King Von passed away to somebody who wasn't even part of his like city. He didn't pass away to somebody who like was from Chicago. Somebody from where's Lil Tim and Quando running from? They from Atlanta? I don't even know. George, I don't know.
You feel me? Out of body experience. You feel me? Soon as I got hit, like man, I put this on my dead grandma Terry grave, man. I'm like, man, I swear to God on everything I love, man. Like it's like the devil was coming to get me. Like it's like my soul. Like I can't even explain it, man. Like it's like my soul left my body, and I was up in the air.
Right. If it weren't for Lil Tim, things would have definitely gone entirely different. And he spoke on the whole matter while doing an interview with DJ Vlad, saying how
you know what I'm saying? Like considering you part of that life and everything, Lil Tim really didn't do nothing wrong. You know, he stood up for his mans. You know, he had his man's back. He saw his homie getting jumped. He probably didn't even know who the fuck was fighting his homie. Actually, I'm gonna take that back because Lil Tim was in the car, so he could see Von walk up and all that shit. So he knew who it was. It's not hard to detect who Von is. It's not hard. You know what I mean? But hey.
He didn't even know it was Von and that he just acted on instinct.
He lying.
Like damn, it's like soon it happened.
Because out of all those people, you got to think, bro. When King Von went up to Quando, it wasn't just King Von there, bro. There was hella niggas around him. But you only shot King Von. Ain't nobody else get shot over there. That Lil Tim didn't shoot anybody else. He didn't shoot nobody else but Von. And there was multiple people right there on top of like Quando. Stop it.
I don't even know it's him. My partner look at me and I look at him like damn, like you know, both of us shot like damn, what's going on? We don't even know why this even just happened. Like, feel me? We kind of clueless. It's like in my head, I'm like, why somebody with my little brother? You feel me? It's like that's what's really going through my head at the moment when it first pop off. I'm like, damn, like, and then I'm knowing like we just got here, so I knowing he ain't did nothing to nobody out here for somebody to really want to do something to him. So in my head, just going through my head, it's like, why somebody want my little brother?
But it's not like Tim walked away without getting hit himself, because the scene turned into a war zone once Von's people and off-duty cops started firing back. He got clipped twice.
You ended up getting shot twice?
Right.
Well, what parts of the body?
I get shot in my right hip bone, and I get shot on my ass. To go in and out though.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so this is now the second time you've gotten shot.
Yeah, this is the second time I done got shot.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who died, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if bruh did that stupid shit last night, his ass still would have been alive.
Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing. I always tell y'all, bro, people who kill, people who do shit like this, bro, it's literally, all of it is acting impulsively, bro. Like, King Von, I don't know if they ever announced that if Quando says something or whatever, or somebody, I don't know. Or maybe he just saw Quando and said, I gotta go give this nigga to work. But that's acting impulsively, bro. You saw him instantly and was like, yeah, I gotta go beat up this nigga. You gotta expect that something might pop off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, the whole story's sad, bro. Still to this day, it's sad to me because I'm just like, all of this shit is sad. The whole backstory of gang violence and all of it is just sad, bro. It's just sad, bro. Because especially with guys, I always say with the women, bro, women can become friends with each other by like little stuff like makeup, shopping, this. Us guys, we all have like a common interest and it's sports, bro. Just play sports with each other, bro. All this gang shit, bro, this shit is old, bro. Like, let it go, man. Let it go.